particularly millennials and older Gen Z are choosing to be pet parents instead of human parents, or maybe they're using dogs as a stepping stone to kids. Shannon Smith spent some time at the dog park to dig in and see why.
At the Pet Safe Dog Park in downtown Knoxville, it's hard to visit without finding a young person and their dog.
He's almost 10 years old, but still acts like a puppy.
This is Ashley and her dog, Gus.
He's the reason on tough days why I got out of bed sometimes over the last 10 years. He gets me up, keeps me moving. He's a real source of joy in my life.
Kelly says the same about her dog, Doug.
He's my best friend. He's hilarious. He cracks me up.
And you guessed it, Damaris is also his dog Coda's #1 fan.
And I saw him in my dorm and he brought him in and I just fell in love with him.
Ashley, who's 32, Kelly, 23, and Damaris, 25, all have a few things in common. They're young, not married, don't have any kids, but each has a dog.
He's my baby. Instead of human babies, I have him right now.
This is not unique to these three people. Birth rates are down, pet adoptions are up, and more people than ever are opting to be pet parents instead of human parents.
We see an increasing acceptance around not having kids, and so it might be that previously a woman felt like that was really what she had to do, whereas now we might think, well, it's an option, but it's not a requirement.
Sociologist Dr. Tricia Bruce says when it comes to education, career advancement, and the definition of motherhood, things are changing.
There are the qualities of motherhood that overlap with things like self-sacrifice and drive and being a good role model and love. These are things that can play out in all sorts of forms.
And for many, dogs are kids.
No, it's pretty much the same amount of attention. When he screams, I have to get up and quiet him down, and you know, we're on a feeding schedule and stuff, so there are a lot of similarities, and it is a big sense of responsibility.
Though that's not the way every pet parent feels.
Why do I want kids? I don't know. In my head, who doesn't want kids?
Kelly says she'll decide later.
Maybe down the road, yeah, but Doug is definitely enough for me right now.
And Ashley's in no rush.
I have nothing against children. I want children one day, but in the interim, it's a great stepping stone to get you there.
But the other group of women that we can't forget about are those who simply don't want to have children.
A survey by the group Honest Paws asked 400 millennial women who don't want kids why. Stress, the state of the world, access to childcare, and sacrificing freedom and career were the top reasons.
And if we think about the massive changes of young women today compared to their mothers and their grandmothers, I mean, women have gone through an extraordinary change across a relatively short period of time. There might also be some stigma and some hesitancy to share that someone doesn't want kids because it is still a surprise or just something that feels different than what it was before.
Different can be good, especially if you're a dog with a dog mom wholly dedicated to you.
I'll forever be grateful to him for everything he's taught me.
In Knoxville, I'm Shannon Smith.
Well, for me, I was a pet mom first, baby mom second. My house right now is 2 dogs and about to be 2 kids. The roles of both are wonderful, whatever route you choose. And right now, if you go on our Instagram page, we have a little quiz for you talking about whether you would rather be a dog mom or a baby mom. And if you could choose just one, what would it be right now? The numbers, dog is at 38%, kid at 62%. So be sure to check that out again on WBIR's Instagram.